Hi, Victoria Ballard, naturopath, speaking to you from Rishikesh, India. Just a few more days, 20 days before I get back to the UK, and will go on my much stricter regime. And it reminded me that I put iodine in my coffee every day, and I have not yet asked you if you have been to your doctor and had a thyroid test just to see whether your T3 and T4 are functioning properly. Um, it wouldn't hurt to just put a couple of drops of liquid iodine in your coffee. It disguises the taste. It wouldn't do you any harm. And other glands in the body need iodine, not just the thyroid. Deficiencies are definitely a signal that you will need to correct, because your weight loss can be affected by a lack of iodine. So I'm just starting to think about, when I get home, what I do every day in my coffee. In the morning, I put coconut oil and MCT oil. MCT oil you can get on the internet. It's not that expensive. It's derived from coconut oil, but it goes immediately to the brain to produce ketones, which is really great. Add it to the caffeine of coffee and it kicks your day off to a very good start. Then I usually do a bit of yoga and meditation, because I have what is known as the cortisol body. And the cortisol body is really a bit different to other weight gain. It just is usually like a beer belly, starting high and it looks a bit like pregnancy. Um, a pregnancy and a beer belly. And if you have that and you don't have fat anywhere else on your body, then you will probably have an overactive adrenal gland. This, in applied kinesiology, is known as the adrenal body type. The thyroid body type doesn't usually have a weight problem, and the gonadal body type has the more hourglass figure for a woman. And on a man, it's on his backside. The fat is on the backside. He's maybe got man boobs, and the fat is all over the body. These are the body types. But I need to say that the adrenal body type, if you're fasting, if you don't do it properly, it can cause more stress on the body, producing more cortisol, and cortisol puts on weight. The way to deal with the cortisol body is, of course, to eat healthily and to use the benefits of intermittent fasting, but not to do long fasts until the cortisol is regulated. So it could be possible that if you did a long fast without going into it properly and without coming out of it properly, that you would stress your body, and the excess cortisol could actually cause weight gain. So it's quite important, if you're cortisol type, to do your stress management as your first line of defense against the cortisol. So you have many ways of relaxing and reducing cortisol. You will know what works for you. The most effective for me is hatha yoga, gentle stretches, nothing too aggressive, and meditation. And I have to warn against those people who think they can lose weight if they're a cortisol body type, if they're an adrenal type. If you go to the gym and work out much too strenuously, you are actually producing more cortisol and possibly putting on weight. So although we all think we go to the gym and we lose weight, it's not actually true. And Jason Fung, the great professor of fasting, he has said you cannot lose weight through exercise, and he must be talking about the cortisol body, because the cortisol body can actually put on weight by too much stress of exercise. So I hope you've listened this far. I'm still able to supervise you on your fasts, on your diet, whatever is the one that works for you. But it's only going to be a few more weeks before I get home and get really busy. So please, if you don't want to leave your email address, you can just ask me a question in the comments and I can reply to you. You can use an alias, that way we can have a conversation in the comments without anyone knowing who you are, and hopefully I can help you lose weight. And if you're a cortisol type, please consider intermittent fasting. Leave the long fasts until the cortisol has settled down and start a program. If it's just walking in nature, I mean, very popular is forest bathing. If you happen to be near a forest, just taking your shoes off and feeling the earth in nature. This is how some people relax. I'm sure you know how to relax. And if not, there's so many YouTube videos. You can just listen to the meditative music, lie down before bed or before you get up, and listen anytime in the day. Listen to meditative music and become aware of your breath. The breath is your tool if you come across a stressful situation in life. Just becoming aware of your breathing will stop you having a stressful reaction. And be aware that you're having stressful reactions and breathe into them, because that's going to increase your cortisol if you get stressed. So I hope I have been of some help, and I look forward to hearing from you. My email address is in the description. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.